Hey everyone, what's up? Just thought I'd come on here and just give my thoughts a little bit on Evolution. I didn't watch it live, but I did skim through some of it. I did watch some of the matches partially to kind of get a feel for what was going on. I did watch the last woman standing match, and I do agree it was probably one of the best matches of the year as far as the women are concerned, if not overall between both men and women. And I think basically if you look at social media and you hear Becky Lynch's reaction to the fan support, it looks like she's going to go babyface now, but it's going to be a slow return to that. But I think she's going to be a babyface that keeps the attitude, which I think is going to really work in her favor. So yeah, as well as Ronda Rousey and Brie Bella, despite how some people might feel that was sloppy, they did what they had to, and there were some fans that felt thoroughly entertained by it. Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler, I think that's going to probably lead to a triple threat or something, or a 3-on-3 situation at War Games, at TakeOver War Games. So that's something to look forward to. But the one thing I do want to talk about though, and Ringside News did bring this up, as well as PW Insider, was the stage setup. Now, yeah, a lot of people like when there's a little bit of a switch up here and there for the stages. Like I said, some people do like when there's a little bit of a switch up here and there with the stages. Kind of give it a different feel. And a lot of people felt that the setup was very likened and very similar and identical to that of NXT, which, that is a positive to look at. But here's what I think really... But here's the thing, even though it felt very organic, very natural, very like, NXT-like, Mae Young Classic-like, there's no doubt there was some people that were looking at this and thinking, okay, wait a minute, this is a historical event, and yet you're treating it like it's a glorified house show, more so than some people are thinking you're going to treat Crown Jewel on Friday as a glorified house show. And honestly, you can't really blame people for looking at that, because that's what it felt like. I mean, yes, it did give off a very NXT-like vibe to it. It really did. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the authenticness and and familiarity of an independent independent-like show that differs itself and alternates itself from WWE. But this is a WWE product, and and basically what you did here was, even though it was a great thing to have the women be a part of it, what you did is you basically made it you made it come off as a glorified house show. That's all it was. It was just a glorified house show. The only difference was it was focused on the women. And a lot of people did agree that the only reason you did this was because the women are not going to be able to go to Saudi Arabia with you for Crown Jewel. And a lot of people felt that, WWE has always dismissed how the women were treated, and especially how Evolution was treated. And some might even look at how the stage and everything was set up and basically feel like, so you're going to put more effort into Crown Jewel setup than you are with the women. And this is supposed to be an historical event for you. So, yeah. The stage setup was not... I'm not going to say the stage setup was bad. It was nice to make it feel different, if not its own thing, its own original thing separate from WWE. But still, if it's a historical event, to me, if it's an historical event, you should have put more time and effort. You shouldn't have said, okay guys, go to Charlotte, go ahead of everybody and get ready for that. No, some of you go get ready to go on the flight to Saudi Arabia. No, you could have waited on that. You could have put more time and effort into the setup, into the stage setup and the presentation, to make it feel like you really are behind this. But yet, you didn't do that. But again, I'm not taking anything away from the overall presentation. It did make you feel like it was different from WWE. It basically felt like it was its own independent thing outside of WWE. And you know, that's really all I can say about it. So that's just my take, how I felt on how I looked at how evolution was presented, especially from a presentation standpoint. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta get back to work.